Hi, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Why don't
Yeah,
you start with a few
great. Okay.
quick thoughts on the game, and then we'll take some questions, but we know you need to move quickly today.
Yep. Yeah, it's that kind of trip, right? We have to leave. We have to get here quickly and we have to leave quickly. A lot of growth from the last game. Obviously, we started kind of similarly. We started to wake. But when we had to go to our young guys, I think they played a little bit afraid, and tonight they didn't. And we just have to stay. We need better play from P and Watts, and they said that in the locker room today. They need to play better. And they've had 2 games where they've both thrown an egg. But the difference from Wake to this game is that our young guys grew a lot from the last game. One of them is sitting right next to me, Alyssa Ustby. But yeah, so we got to shoot better. Older guys have to play better. But I love this team, and I think they'll keep getting better.
Anybody got question? Casey, if you want to go ahead.
How much is it going to be this season that you guys got to get on a plane, and not even be able to prepare for a team? But how much is it going to be that your ladies are just going to have to be ready to play? It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's an awesome thing that we're so young. Like, for example, our freshmen have this was the second time they've even worn an away jersey, and now they did it off of 36 hours of getting a text that they're actually going to Miami. So this young team is going to learn very quickly because they're getting a lot thrown at them. But yeah, it was a bizarre 36 hours. It was a bizarre 36 hours for Miami as well. They just have a bunch of seniors. So that was, again, we got outplayed at the senior spot, and we have to make sure that stops happening.
Is Stephanie Watts okay? I know she was out for about 16 minutes, went back to the dressing room at one point.
Yeah, she had 3 turnovers, 0 for 5 from the field, 0 for 6 from, so is she okay? She's physically okay.
Okay.
She's gonna have to play better. Yeah.
But 3-pointers and turnovers again were a big issue, right?
Yeah, I think obviously the turnovers you somewhat expect in the younger guys because they're still kind of getting used to the pace and angles of the college game. But again, the older guys can't turn it over the way they're doing it, or we just got to play young and live with that. And so, yeah, the turnovers and then not shooting well is, you saw we drew up a play to get Watts a 3 right there to end it, and we airballed it. It's just we've got to shoot better as well. Absolutely.
Lawrence?
Yeah, kind of staying on that on Stephanie Watts trail. What do you tell her when she's going through a shooting slump like now?
That the team needs her and that we know you'll be there. I just told the team the moment I'll remember most from this game is she was really discouraged coming off of the court, I think in tears, and you had Ali Zelaya on one end and Alyssa Ustby on the other, sort of buoying her with arms around her, bringing her to the locker room. And so it's just becoming a team. It's just we're asking a lot for them to be ready right away to play. But it's becoming a team. So Watts puts the time in. Watts is as disappointed as anybody on this call that she's not playing better. And we just got to continue to support her and to push her and also to give her confidence that this isn't going to be. And she said the same thing in the locker room. I have to play better 1,000%. And it's good for our young guys to hear that as you get older, you have to play well in big games.
Can you talk briefly about the play of Ustby at the end of the third quarter, and then Deja almost brought you back single-handedly at the end of the game?
Yeah, obviously our young guys, I'm the leader of the young guy train. I just think they're all things right. Alyssa is, I just said to her as we were walking here, I said, what makes you good? And I don't even know what she said because she's so humble, but it said she's a competitive and she's fearless. The kid just likes to compete. If you wanted to play ping pong, I'm sure she's pretty good at that too. And so, this for her ACC games is like, oh, good, I get to compete. So I trust her. I know what I'm going to get. I'm going to get everything she's got. And she's obviously, she can score in a lot of ways. And then Deja, her line wasn't good enough in the first half. And there are people that are going to pick on her in terms of how she's playing at our lead guard spot. As I say, they can pound sand because she's still learning how to play at the college game with the ball in her hands all the time. And so her numbers looked okay at the end. She was a part of our problem in the first half. She wasn't able to get good shots for her teammates, and she didn't finish her own shots that she took. So outside of, if you look at her numbers in the first half or even through 3 quarters, they kind of are mirrored. They're kind of hidden now. She was part of our problem as well.
Did they want you to play this game Sunday originally?
Yeah.
And there's a play.
Couldn't get playing. Yeah, no, I don't have the say on when we play. Katie Meyer is a good friend of mine, the Miami coach. We both were on the phone late Friday night, and we just said, we're friends. We're happy to see each other a second time. We didn't think that was going to be able to happen. But then it became, when can you get a plane? It's not like there's just chariots waiting to take us. So I give a lot of credit to to North Carolina. It's expensive to get a team out here in a 36-hour window or a 24-hour window. And they knew that better than sitting at home is to play this game. So yeah, we had no choice when we couldn't get a plane.
Thanks.
Great. Everybody good? Thanks, Coach.
You got it, of course.
Hi, Alyssa. Thank you. So Alyssa had a career or UNC high in scoring tonight and tied her high in assists. Let's go ahead with questions for Alyssa, please.
Can you go through the last part of the third quarter? You guys made a huge run. You were a big part of it. What went well during that run?
Yeah, so during that run, we were just working together. We knew that in order to score, we had to use each other. So that was getting the ball inside, kicking out for threes, just anything we could to find the open player.
Mike?
Hey, Alyssa, 2 quick ACC games, and Wake's closer than Miami is, but what do you take away from these experiences, not just in the ACC play, but also playing on the road like you have been?
Right. So these ACC games have been a big opportunity for us younger kids to learn and to grow. And we have great models for our senior leaders, Janelle Bailey, Steph Watts, and Petra. They're great leaders on the floor. So they're kind of carrying us through this time, and we're just going to keep getting better every game.
What has the last 48 hours been like? You weren't supposed to have a game in the next couple of days on Saturday, and all of a sudden you might go to Miami Sunday and you end up going for a game on Monday. How's that been for the team?
For the team, it's been good because we're just ready to play. We're here to play. So whoever our opponent is, we're coming at you. We weren't thrown off by the opponent. We're just ready to play.
Thanks.
Mike, did you have another question? No. All right. Anybody have anything else?
I have one more. Being a freshman, what have you felt are the challenges that you've faced coming into the season? Because I know that you guys graduated 5 seniors last year and came in with a really young team this year. So what do you think has been the hardest part of that for you?
Yeah, just like you said, with some impactful seniors graduating last year, we all knew that we had some big shoes that we were stepping into. So we had to be ready to compete, which I think we've done a great job so far. And then just sticking together with our team and competing, and we all want to get better. So that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
One more. Is there a common thread in all the turnovers that, especially in the first half, there's so many turnovers. What can you attribute that to?
I would just say with turnovers, we're still just like getting used to playing with one another, and those turnovers will like get a lot fewer as we go on and as we get more experience in this ACC play.
Thanks. Congratulations on your game.
Yep. Thank you.
Great. Everybody good? Thanks, Alyssa.
Yep. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Alyssa. Thanks, Dana.
Thanks.
Thanks, everybody. See you on Thursday.